Okay.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for being with us on this fine Sunday morning.
Beautiful Sunday morning.
Here we are with Carly and Dave.
Hello.
For another episode of
Blissin Out. I got it that time.
Such a pleasure to have you here. And today we've got quite a show planned.
Beautiful show, Dave. I'm super excited about it.
Yeah, you got a chance to meet our guest a little bit this morning. What a guy, huh?
Oh, what a gem.
Yeah.
You guys are in for a treat.
He's a radiant soul, and also a Karma Tribe member, a pretty active one.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to be asking him about his life, about his challenges, about his passions. And isn't it funny, Carly, how our challenges tend to form us, right?
For sure. There's something to learn from every challenge. I think that's the positive way to think about things. With one challenge comes a solution. You move on. You grow from that experience. That's the idea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you either win or you learn, as they say.
I love that. You either win or you learn. No losing.
We love hearing where you're watching from, so please let us know in the comments.
Yes, let us know. Say hi.
Thanks you so much, by the way, for tuning in. We know we all have busy lives, so it's really a precious bit of time that you're giving us. Thank you so much.
And thank you, Dave, for having me again on the show. It's only my second show, so thank you for those of you that watched last week. It was a very exciting week, and all week I was looking forward to being here again with you on Sunday morning and start my morning in such a beautiful way.
What was your favorite thing about being on the show last week for the first time? Well,
I think honestly it was the first time, yeah.
First time as a host.
That's right, yeah. Well, I think the thing that I was so nervous. My first show, I'm still a little nervous, to be honest, guys. But I don't know, I think it just gave me something to look forward to all week. I was just really excited to be here again on Sunday. And I, took a look at the show again and thought, what can I improve on? So it gave me like a little extra challenge this week. So I was super excited about it.
It's great to have you. You're doing an awesome job. Of course, we're all sad that Jackie is not here. But through a loss comes another opportunity. Another flower can then be planted in the fertile soils of despair. So look at this. The comments are pouring in here.
Linda,
Good
my
morning.
mom.
Oh.
And Bob and Jackie, my grandparents.
Aw.
Hi, Mom and Dad and Grandma and Grandpa.
Good morning, Brant. Thanks so
Brant.
much for tuning in. This is awesome. Great to have you.
Like Alberta, Canadian.
And Phil misses Jackie. Well, yeah, we all miss Jackie.
Me too.
She's relocated to Houston for the time being. But yeah, we're definitely gonna have her on the show sometime soon, even if
she's
through a call-in,
yeah.
because she is such a radiant soul.
She's such a cool energy. I love that girl.
Yeah, well, it's so great to have you guys with us. So here we're drinking some mate, South American tea.
Cheers.
Very
Staple of the
energizing.
show.
Would you like one?
I would love some.
Let me just
Please.
finish here.
Thank you. Jackie actually inspired me because when I came here on the show for the first time, she had coffee with a little bit of cinnamon in it. Some delicious Costa Rican coffee, brewed with some cinnamon. You have to try it. If you haven't tried it, it's delicious. But it really doesn't compare to the other.
Yeah, Phil, we definitely are gonna call Jackie into the show as soon as she gets a decent webcam. So yeah, feel free to pressure
Jackie,
her to get a new.
If you're watching,
Yeah, get a webcam, girl.
Get there.
So how's the mate?
It's delicious. Yeah, of course.
I'm happy to hear it.
Delicious.
So I suppose that without any further ado, let's bring in this guest who's got a winning smile. He's an amazing surfer, an amazing soul.
Winning personality.
Of humility and kindness. Always shows up to my house with an armful of gifts, always asking, how can I help? What can I do? What can I clean? And so that's my favorite type of guest. So without any further ado, welcome Javier!
Yay!
Come on down, buddy boy!
Awesome. Welcome. Come on down. Join me in the hot spot. How are you?
Good, and you?
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. I just got to meet Javier this morning, and just in getting to know him, he's such a wonderful, humble, interesting person, and doesn't take a compliment very well, as you'll probably quickly find out. He's such a good, cool guy, and so I'm excited to talk to him this morning. So tell us, Javier, where are you from?
I'm from San Pedro, Costa Rica.
All right, cool, very cool. So you grew up your whole life in Costa Rica?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. And where are you? What are you doing now?
Right now I'm in Miami working on boats.
All right.
Super yachts. Yeah.
Awesome, cool. And I understand that you are also studying.
No, I finished studying.
Ah, okay,
while
you're
back,
done
yeah.
now. Okay, what did you study?
I studied ocean engineering in Florida Atlantic University in Boca Raton.
Excellent. Good. Very cool. Awesome. That's great. So tell me a little bit about your experience with Karma Tribe. How kind of did you get to know Dave and Karma Tribe?
I met Dave through a friend, and a while back we went surfing and whatnot. He mentioned the idea of Karma Tribe, and I thought, wow, that sounds like an excellent idea, but that's a big project.
A really big undertaking.
A lot of effort and everything.
For sure.
At first I thought, wow, that seems impossible. But then as time went through, they've started working on this, started Karma Tribe, and I'm impressed every day. I'm more impressed of how this has been growing and all the effort and focus that is needed and has been put into this. And thanks to all of you, all the watchers, you, everyone that makes this possible. I think it's a great, much needed organization and movement for today's society.
Well, thank you, and thank you so much for your kind words, and also being part of the community, because you yourself have also made offers on the Karma Tribe, on the Karma Tribe website. Yeah, I
made a couple.
Perfect. So Dave spoke a little bit about how amazing and generous Javier is. So Javier, maybe you can tell me a little bit about why do you think Dave thinks that about you? Why do you think he considers you a really humble and generous person? Because I know if I ask you, can you describe yourself? Would you consider yourself a humble, generous person? You're going to say, no.
I think because he's too nice. He's just like that with everyone. He's just an excellent guy.
Too kind. There may be some merit to it as well. Are there any kind of experiences that have shaped you into being the type of person that you are right now? Anything that comes to mind, or just any general people or lessons that you've learned along the way?
Yeah. I think there's something to be learned from everyone that crosses your path. Every day has something new to be learned. So I guess every day in a way is a challenge, both internally and externally, to be better. It's good always to have another opportunity. So
for sure.
Happy to be here today with you guys.
Awesome. Cool. Very cool. So it's all about how, I guess, you learn from those challenges, would you say, and how you move forward in a positive way?
Yeah.
All right. Very cool. Very cool. So you grew up here. Tell me a little bit about what led you to wanting to study what you did.
I'm not sure why. I didn't even know what I wanted. But at the time, I knew I loved the ocean, and I was good with numbers, math, I guess.
Lucky.
Like to fix problems, so I figured engineering and the ocean would go well. Didn't know what I was getting myself into, but that's kind of why I decided to study that. Just sounded appealing, ocean engineering.
Cool. Yeah, of course. Such an interesting program for sure. And so tell me a little bit, you're a surfer, correct? Yeah, great. I try, yes, well, I also try. People say, do you surf? And I say, well, I have a surfboard and I go in the ocean, which I guess is considered surfing. I'm trying, still learning. So tell me a little bit about why you love surfing and that's meaningful to you.
what I like most is the ocean. I guess the energy of the ocean. There's always so many things to be learned from it. The ocean can teach you patience, perseverance. The ocean is the best teacher for humility, to make you feel as small as a speck of sand. The ocean makes you feel like being alone sometimes. Sometimes it makes you feel like being with other people, makes you laugh. In a way, I find the ocean to be like a mother because it is vital for the planet, for example. It's what is sustaining everything. And in a way, we're part of Mother Earth as well. It's just a very refreshing energy, and it's great. I don't even have words to explain.
I would totally agree with you. I mean, I didn't grow up around the ocean. I grew up on a lake because I grew up in Canada, but I having come to Costa Rica now and spent a lot of time in the ocean, you really see that the ocean has these like healing qualities. It's so beautiful. It can teach you so much, for sure. Like you said, kind of like a mother. It's nurturing and it gives you challenges. There's always going to be waves that are going to knock you down, but then at the same time, you always need to get back up.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. It is very cool.
Much like life, like just like one wave will come. As soon as you get past that wave, you better know there's another wave coming. Just like in life, you have a challenge or a problem. As soon as you get past it, there's another one coming. But it's not about seeing all the problems, but how you can get past them.
For sure. Absolutely. And then learning from that, and you'll get a little bit better at conquering your challenges every time. For sure. Great. I would like to say hello to David McDougall, coming from Moose Lake, Manitoba. Hi, Dad. And I would also like to say hi to Marianella. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. Really appreciate you being with us today. And good morning to Elena. Good morning from Dallas. Hi. Thanks for joining us. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for speaking with me this morning. You are a really refreshing soul. It's been so nice getting to know you. I'm excited to know more about you. And I know Dave is excited to come and chat with you a little bit more and talk a little bit more about some challenges and some other themes. So thank you very much. Ciao. Thank you.
Hey, Dave.
Oh, hello, my friend. Oh, so great to have you on the show. I'm blissing out hard right now. Are you guys enjoying the show as much as I am? Let us know in the comments. So, Javier, so much to ask you, so little time. Javier, have there been any challenges that you can think of throughout your life that have taught you a great deal?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you agree that it's through the challenging times that you end up getting the most blessings?
Growing, yeah.
And growing and learning.
I found that the biggest challenges have become my favorite experiences that I've had too.
Yeah, me too, actually.
And definitely a lot of things to learn from them.
Okay, well, I'll start. I remember when I drove back from Guatemala to Texas in my Volkswagen van by myself, and the van kept breaking down. It was literally the most stressful week of my life. It was miserable. I was getting stopped by the police, breaking down in the middle of nowhere, like sleeping in the van in bad neighborhoods, and then like scared for my life, and everything bad happened. But as I look back through the years, it's like those memories are the ones that really stay with you and that make the best stories.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Can you think of an experience like that?
Yeah.
And feel free to speak up a little louder if you don't mind.
All right, no problem. When I was studying in abroad in Florida, like 3 or 4 years into the major, that was 5 years. ran out of financial means to continue studying, suddenly saw a very kind person offered to pay for my tuition and whatnot. Then I decided, well, um, I have to take this opportunity to continue. I'm so close to finishing, might as well. I ended up going there without much, but with my hammock. I decided to hammock, to live on, I guess, hammocking around the university, and that was probably one of my favorite experiences. At first, it was hard, a lot of funny things. Now that I'm looking back at it, a lot of nice people that also helped me in many ways.
So you would like wake up like in the trees and climb down and then like go to class?
Yeah, pretty much. It's funny that it taught me something very important, because I would go about, I guess, my daily life like normal. No one would know a thing about this, but it'd be so much for me at the same time. It taught me that sometimes we could be anywhere and we don't know the situations that other people are going through, and how much a little bit of help can make a difference, a big difference for them. And yeah, at first I started sleeping on trees on campus, like very high up, so no one would see. Then I moved, I guess, into a nature reserve close by, and it was quite an experience. I thought I was very acquainted with nature, but I got better acquainted with nature. A lot of I guess, challenges, and it was very special in a way, because you learn so many things being by yourself, and sometimes being scared, sometimes being comfortable, and sometimes not knowing how your next day will be. It's just a bunch of things that you learn and grow as a person. And like I said before, sometimes the hardest ones are the I guess the favorite ones. I guess it was like, for example, my first night sleeping on the woods. It was very intimidating in a way, because I had seen a couple snakes on my way in. I knew there were a lot of animals, and I could hear all sorts of noises, and I barely slept that day. But then as time went by, I actually grew to like it, and it was great. And while this was happening, also I had a very hard classes. Almost no one is sleeping because you have so much work to do and whatnot. And I still have to figure out how am I gonna cook my next meal, or what place should I go eat. Tomorrow I have to wake up to go shower or whatever. The university.
And so different people helped you like in different ways when you were going through that period?
Yeah. A lot of very good people, good friends helped me sometimes, gave me a place to sleep, and many friends, very good people. I'm always very appreciative of that. Sometimes even a lunch. So many things that, sometimes you take for granted. It's crazy to think about how much we take for granted having a place to come back after a day of work, and not having it changes your perspective and appreciation of many things.
Now, after that, you're just more grateful for all the things you have.
Yeah, I try to be, although it is natural that sometimes as time goes by, again, we forget.
Yeah.
I don't forget everything, but it is easy to take for granted things that we have every day, like, for example, water. How many people around the world don't have water, or something to eat, or a place to sleep, or if it's raining, a roof? So it's always good to, I think personally, to take at least 5 minutes in a day and think of things that you're grateful for, and things that you could not have, and that in a way makes you kind of want to help others and want to give, because I don't know, giving is receiving.
Yeah.
And receiving is giving, I guess.
We have this girl, M, saying, "You're an inspiration, Javier. Look at this. You're touching hearts around the world." Thank you for tuning in, M, leaving us that beautiful comment. So would you recommend it to people, sleeping in a hammock high in the trees during university?
At least for a week, I think it'd be a nice experience. Definitely, it would be a nice experience. Even if it's just for a couple days, just getting out of your comfort zone will teach you a lot of things. If we're always in our comfort zones, we're not really growing much or learning new things.
Yeah.
Sometimes we get too used to the same things and too comfy.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good to change it.
I want to go back to what you said about like the nature of like giving and receiving and gratitude. I find it like so interesting how giving and receiving is, the more you think about it, the more you realize like giving is receiving is giving.
Yeah.
Because like when someone wants to offer something and you say, "I accept this, thank you," then you're giving something to that person. You're allowing them to have like that nice feeling of giving you something. So they're both so connected. And you talked about being grateful every day. And then one thing I noticed of you is that you do like a little prayer, right? Every time before you eat.
Yeah.
Tell us about that ritual.
It's just, in a way, being thankful and being mindful of the moment, of what you're about to eat, of all the process, all the different energy that took that to get where it is right now, since the farmer who planted the seed, people who picked it up, took it to the supermarket, the fact that you could buy it. It's a lot of things that have to come together for that to be there. And in a way, once you eat it, that becomes you. So might as well send that good energy and offer it to Mother Nature, God, because sometimes we're not, although we feel we are in control of everything, and I buy this, I can buy anything. We don't know when things can change. Everything is not as it seems necessarily, like, because things can change very rapidly. So I find it a good moment to be appreciative and say thanks.
Javier, so recently you were in Florida during this big hurricane that was sweeping in, right?
Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit about like that experience, and whether did you like learn anything from it, or about human nature, or?
Yeah, it was a fun experience. I mean, it was a good experience because I realized how fragile everything is. Mother Nature can go and destroy an entire city, destroy islands, and all the best to the people that are suffering right now because of that. I hope that you can get back on your feet. It has the hurricanes have devastated a lot of things, and I learned that the power that Mother Nature has. I didn't learn it, but I just saw it and was intimidated by it. Luckily, where I was, the hurricane went west, didn't really hit where I was. But if it did, everything would have been gone. It was interesting to see how everyone goes into panic mode. You walk down the street or you go into the supermarket and you can feel this like
Energy,
and energy, like panic. Everyone wanting to prepare and everything, and wow, it was how like a simple, how Mother Nature can just turn everything around and make everyone like really reconsider everything. What should I leave behind? What should I take? Can I leave? Can I not go?
Yeah, suddenly like the problem that you had before, like, oh, I'm not going to be able to make it to my soccer game on Saturday or something like that. Suddenly all those little problems that flow around in your mind disappear in the face of real danger.
Yeah.
And wow.
Yeah, luckily, at least for me, it was okay. Now, I hope there is a way that we can help people that need it. And hopefully people in the islands are okay, and we'll get help soon. But yeah, definitely something that I feel like we should also remember, because again, it makes us be more appreciative, and it makes us realize, wow, some of the people might be going through very hard times right now. Like, what can I do to lend a hand?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even $1 can make a huge difference right now for someone else, or a piece of bread or something else. I know it's sometimes not easy to get it all the way to where you want to get it, but there's people and organizations that are making efforts to take things to help.
Well, thank you, Javier. Thank you for this beautiful interview and sharing about your life and experiences, and really appreciate having you on the show, and thanks for being such a great friend.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you, everyone.
So yeah. So we'll get Carly back on. Thank you, Javier. Can you grab the favors of the week there, Carly? Aquí están. Great. So, friends, hope you're enjoying the show.
That was great.
Yeah, very touching.
I loved your discussion. Yeah, that was wonderful.
So, friends, I want to remind you that this show, Blissin Out, is brought to you by Karma Tribe, karmatribe.com, and it's a global network of people willing to help each other for free around the world. Carly, did you know that we're already in 52 countries?
I did know that. I heard that the other day. That's amazing.
It absolutely is.
That's phenomenal.
And so on our website, karmatribe.com, I'll throw it up on the screen so there's no room for confusion. It's a website where you can offer and request free services. So you offer whatever you feel like offering, request whatever you need, and experience the magical connections with other people around the world who are happy to help or who need help.
And we have some pretty cool offers today.
Yeah, we have some favors of the week for you.
All right.
What do we have on offer here today, Carly?
Let's see, Dave. All right, this is an offer from Raquel from Amsterdam, Netherlands. Baby and family coaching. I would like to support families with the integration of conception, pregnancy, and difficult birthing experiences. Wow. That's definitely something that's obviously really needed and really important. And I think that maybe people don't seek as often as they should. That's a really, really cool, meaningful gift that you're offering, Raquel. Thank you.
Yeah, and it's available in person, of course, if you live in the Netherlands, but also online. So if you need any advice on difficult pregnancies, yeah, take advantage.
That's Raquel.
Beautiful.
Thanks, Raquel.
Next, we have... Okay. We have a request from Nella in San Jose, Costa Rica for Korean lessons. She says, I'm a beginner of Korean and I would really love to practice and improve my skills.
Very cool. I would also love to learn Korean. I'm still working on Spanish, though, so maybe we'll stick with that first. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
I hope someone replies to you, Nella.
Yeah.
Good request.
I think it's great to request things on Karma Tribe. It's almost like setting an intention, like, I would like this. And you just throw it out into the universe. And not only is there the power of the hundreds and thousands of eyes that see it, but then each person thinks, I don't know Korean, but actually I have a Korean friend who could maybe help this person. So it's like an exponential. So that is just wonderful.
All right, let's see. All right, a request from Joanna from San Jose. All right, looking to live and work, a work exchange opportunity, and I'm looking for a place where I can work on exchange for housing and food. And this would be for November. All right.
Okay, so if I understood that correctly, she's looking to work somewhere in exchange for housing and food.
You got it. In November.
Wow.
So if you're looking for someone to help you out around your place,
Yeah, and if you have extra room, could be a win-win.
How's Joanna?
Wonderful. Next, we have an offer from a member named Ideas from Space in Vienna, Austria.
Oh.
He offers the Idea Machine.
Oh,
I can help you search for fresh new ideas to transform your business or your life.
I love that. It's always nice to have somebody to brainstorm with.
Yes.
Do you remember doing that when you were in groups and you were in elementary school and how everyone just spoke so freely about their ideas and what they thought when they were putting together a group project? And
it's powerful. It's really powerful, the power of a good brainstorm.
For sure. Oh, I have a joke. Just separate from that. Why was the scientist's head wet?
Why?
Because he had a brainstorm.
I like it. I really like it.
Well,
although the punchline was a little predictable, I must say.
Ha 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 ha. I'll work on it for next week. All right, an offer from Mr. Attitude. How to get a job, employment, or career. I've helped thousands over the years, so he's offering to help you find a job or employment or career. Amazing. Thanks, Mr.
Wow.
Attitude.
Is that valuable or what? I mean, lots of people are looking for jobs.
Yeah, absolutely, all around the world. It's amazing.
Thanks for your helpful attitude, Mr. Attitude.
Woo.
This has been wonderful. This has been great. Thank you, Carly, for another awesome show.
Oh, we're having a puppy party here. That's why the camera's moving around. Awesome. Thanks for having me.
So, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Have a wonderful day. Many blessings to you.
Have a beautiful Sunday and a beautiful week, and we'll see you next week.
Take care.
Ciao.